Justin Rose is the $10 million man, but for Europe at the Ryder Cup he's priceless. The day after winning $10 million at the FedEx Cup, Justin Rose began to play his priceless role in the European team room at the Ryder Cup. The week after holding aloft a trophy that was all about the money, he goes in search of another that's all about the honor. Every great Ryder Cup team needs a stoic, quietly accumulating points and leaving it to the more extrovert members to claim the glory. Rose continues a noble tradition that began with Bernhard Langer before he gave way to Lee Westwood. Europe captain Thomas Bjorn was reluctant to divulge the specifics of a private pep talk he had with the Englishman, in which he identified a specific role he would like the world number 2 to play. It is not hard, however, to guess. Bjorn recently described Sergio Garcia as the heartbeat of the team. Continuing the analogy, Rose is the backbone. With the stature he has in the game, he carries a lot of weight on his shoulders, said Bjorn. But that's what you expect when you're the world number 2 and a major and Olympic champion. It's up to you to go out and impose yourself, and Justin will do that. As tempting as it must be to spend each evening wondering how to spend his windfall, Rose parked it to the back of his memory the moment he stepped off the plane from Atlanta. The team have had a bit of fun at my expense, placing all their drinks on my tab and that sort of thing, but for me the FedEx finished when we landed, he said. I enjoyed the plane ride over, but once we got here I became one of 12 guys. This week is about another job to do and getting another party started on Sunday night. Rose sounds pretty keen to get the party started come Friday morning, urging the French to be at their most passionate. I'm interested to see what the crowd will be like, he said. At Gleneagles it was a purist golf crowd, but I expect this will be more of a sports crowd. I'd welcome an atmosphere that's a bit more raucous and like we face in America. Whether at home or away, Rose has shown his mettle. It was on display at Gleneagles on a nerve-wracking opening morning when he and Henrik Stenson went out first and wiped the floor with Bubba Watson and Webb Simpson. At Medina in 2012 on that unforgettable Sunday afternoon when he holed a tramliner from 50 feet on the 17th to draw level with Phil Mickelson and then from 10 feet at the last to beat him. When asked about the glory putt on the 17th, he preferred to dwell on the one that followed. The first one was unbelievable, and inside I wanted to cannonball across the nearby lake when it went in, but the second was the one I am most proud of, he said. The first one would have meant nothing if I hadn't finished the job off. Rose will play at least 4 games this time and revealed he has been preparing for a heavy workload. I think our team will prove fresher than the Americans, said Rose. I've made a lot of mini decisions through the FedEx Cup to make sure I have a bit of gas in the tank and can play 5 games if necessary. I've played a lot less practice rounds than I would have, and I think the other experienced Europeans have done similar things. I know Henrik skipped a couple of FedEx events as did Ian Poulter. So I feel like we're more rested